What's up, peeps? Today we are doing what anyone looking to improve at Rocket League should do. And I'm assuming you want to improve as well. We'll be getting into that shortly. But first, I do want to let you guys know that I do stream this game on Twitch. I also have a Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Christian Mingle account, so check those out if you wish. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment if you enjoy today's content. We just hit 300 subscribers, and I'm super duper stoked about that. I'm honestly baffled. Thank you all so much. I did not think that I'd ever get close to 300 subscribers. And honestly, you guys are all too kind and have been too kind to me. And I'm so happy that some people actually enjoy my content. And I truly hope that it does help anyone in some way, you know? But today we won't be doing any 1v1 gameplay, although we will be looking at a replay of mine. I know. Most of us think we're way too good for this, or too scared to self-criticize or something, but that's why most of us are stuck in plat and diamond. I'm speaking to all you guys out there. But this is something that I am always doing, because no matter what rank you are at, there are factors of your gameplay that can be improved on, and this is one of the best ways to do it. It also gives you perspective and, you know, a few goals to work on while you're trying to rank up, instead of just playing the game blindly in hopes you'll get better without playing with intent. Anyway, we're going to be getting into how I do my replay reviews. There are a few different ways you can do this. I like to personally go play by play throughout one game. We'll get more into that once we actually start looking into the replay, but you can also watch the replay and write down timestamps of critical, areas that you want to look at. You know, it's up to you. I'll show you how I do it. Let's review a 1v1, shall we? Let's go ahead and get into the replay analysis and review. They really should not have given me one of these. And you know, if you don't know how to get into a replay, then it's pretty easy. You go to profile and then replays right there, just like that. Easy peasy. Looks like I lost this one 6-8, 6 minutes 57 seconds. Oh my god, it's the guy with the hat. I do remember this guy. All right, so when I do my replay review, first thing I do is I like to go play by play. So I'll just kind of watch through, and then when a play is about to happen, play being anything where I have to go on a 50, take a shot, air dribble the ball, anything like that, that's going to be considered a play. So the first thing I do is I go to before the play. Where's everyone at? What are my options? And what is my best option out of those options? Break that down, look at it. And second, we look at the play, during the play. What option did I end up taking? Could I have done better? If so, how? And what was it that I didn't do right? Was it a mechanical thing, positioning thing, just a bad 50? Game sense needed to be worked on. You know, what was it? And third, after the play, what can I do after the play? Can I follow up on the ball? How did I rotate? Will I be positioned okay? And that's just kind of how I break down each play. We'll start writing a little tiny list of all the things that, you know, I can be working on, the things that didn't go so well, and it'll give me some goals for this coming week, or next few weeks, however long it takes me to work on all of these. Start with the kickoff. First thing in the game, first thing in any game, and we win the kickoff. Landing's good. That was bad. That wasn't good. That's not what you want to see. So this is the first before the play here. We have a 50. We have a 50 coming up. How we're going to approach the ball. We have to look at where his car's positioned. Which way we're positioned. We're pointing this way, kind of. He's pointing out this way. So my options here are, there's only a few options here because there's only 2 people on the field. Once you get into 2v2s and 3v3s, obviously your options are going to get a little bit bigger. It's right here. Bad challenge. Bad 50. And we obviously lost it. So what we want to do is we want to turn our car more in this way, because this guy's also pointing his nose this way, and he's going to try and catch the ball and bring it out and around the side of me. And so I should be predicting this and kind of going in and getting in there this way. But instead of doing that, we go big dumb mode, and we just kind of drive straight at the ball. That's not the best thing to do. Then after the play, let's go ahead and look at what we did after the play. So I flip back. I probably could have grabbed some boost here. Tried to grab these paths coming up here. All right, pads coming up this way. Though I do go this way because I'm worried that he's going to be coming straight in and just take a banger of a shot towards net. But I probably should have went around and grabbed some boost. We weren't positioned too poorly. We could have been positioned better. We're starting off the play well. Not bad. We end up getting possession here. So right here, this would be a whole nother play now. We did get possession. He didn't capitalize off the goal, which is nice. This is a clutch position that you're going to find yourself in a lot in 1v1s. And you have many options here. First one is to be grabbing this ball and carrying it and just flicking it up at the net and getting a good shot. I'd say the second option would be to dribble it off to the side and go this way and get a carry, again, a little dribble on the car, and then flick it off this way to net. Hopes that he grabs this boost over here and pushes out too far from far post. And I'd say our third option here would be just to grab the ball and go all the way over to the other wall and dribble it up. If he gives us enough time for that. Those would be the three options here. And I guess if we wanted a fifth option, we could grab the ball from this side, dribble it off to the right here, and get a flick up and over him to his far post, because we know he's going to be going for that boost over there. Let's go ahead and see what option we end up taking. So right here, I do end up getting the possession on the ball. I kind of get a little hasty, and I actually start trying to flick just a second before I'm actually ready. And that's fine. This is just a small mechanical issue here. Nothing you can't work on. This just means that I need to be working on generating better power with my flicks, a little bit more aggressive flicks. That was a good attempt there, letting him know that I could get a flick off. We have pretty good positioning after the flick. We're ready for a follow-up 50. Looks like we do win the 50. It goes over to his side of the net, so that's good. Oof. Right here's a really bad challenge. We'll go back and look at this. So right here in this situation, this is a really weird situation. We both look fairly equidistant here to the ball. So I want to... Whoa, that is huge. Here's a risky place for me to go in on a 50 on the ball. Because if I go in on the 50 on the ball and I miss, then I'm probably going to fly over somewhere right here on his side of the field with him winning the 50 and dribbling it all the way back to my net. So this is one of those situations that I don't want to go for this. It's not what I want to do. I'd want to come back around on the wall probably, come down and start shadowing, waiting for his hit off the wall. That would have been the play that I want to do here. We already saw what I did do, and we definitely could have done better with our challenge. Actually making contact on the ball would have been good, but unfortunately that didn't happen. After the play, all we can really do is try and get back, but in 1v1s, mistakes like these are the ones that are going to end up costing you, because once you commit, you're in. And right there. We had a good recovery, though. We had a good landing on the wall. We tried to get back as quick as we could, and that was good of us. Off to another kickoff. Let's see how this one goes. We do lose this kickoff. Let's take a look at it again here and see what we do. See what we can work on with our kickoffs. We did a little wave dash kickoff, which isn't bad. Right here, I need to dodge to the left. You get a good dodge to the left. It wasn't the proper dodge. I would have wanted to do, I did more of a forward left dodge. I would have wanted to do a fully left dodge. Good shadowing here. Kind of waiting. This might be hesitation right here. Yeah, right here. So the ball's bouncing off the wall in a weird way. One of the options here, one of the harder ones, is going to be to follow this ball up and go for some sort of an air dribble. I do think I'm pretty low on boost, so that's not really a big option for me. But we don't want him to turn back up around and get possession of this ball. That's not what we want to happen. So even going up on the wall in this play would probably keep him from going in on it. That way we can at least get a 50, something like that. We have one boost pad in front of us here that we'd be able to grab. We could go up, grab this, and follow the ball up on the wall. That way, when he's going this way and turns back up the wall, we're already there and ready, and we can get a 50, be reactionary to him. Another less, a worse option would be just to turn around, go back and get our boost and start defending. And the even worse option would be to just turn off to the left here and wait. And I do think that's what I actually end up doing. Let's see what we ended up doing. I actually just kind of drive under the ball, hesitate. He turns up the wall and hits it off away from me. It's not too bad. I get back and grab some boost, wait for the bounce here. Another good play here to look at. The ball is bouncing down and toward me. So right now, a good volley up this way would work. Or just grabbing the ball when it lands here and then getting a flick up and off, a big old nasty flick up that way. Those would be some really good options. Right here, it's just basically a game of control. So we do get possession here. So right here, I get possession of the ball. So this is a very good position for me to be in. He's pointing this way towards his net, and he's really far away from it. What he's going to try and do is shadow or turn around and pressure the ball. And now that I have control, and I know he's probably going to be turning in this way, what I should have done is caught the ball and took it up to the left side here. That would have been the optimal, in my opinion, optimal thing to do here. Because we know he's already got the momentum going off to the right here, and he wants to be protecting his net. So he slows down, and now I know exactly where he's going to be. Basically, the thing that I have to do here is wait for him to go for it and get a 50. We just have to get a favorable 50 in this situation, and I think he completely dominates us here. Yep. And then I'm under the ball, just like before. A little bit awkward, it looks like, but I do get control again, and just mechanical issue here. This one's a really easy one to fix, just small mechanical things. These are things we can grind out in training and just keep practicing, and we'll get better at them over time. All right, let's see what happens after this, though. All right, that was an easy goal that we could have had right here. He makes a mechanical issue as well, and we see that he's just flopping about in the air here. And then he lands behind me too. And then I make the weakest touch in the world. Right here, we're in a great position. All we have to do is angle our car a little bit to the side and then use our diagonal force this way to flip into the ball. And we don't end up doing that. No force on that at all. And we almost get a really good 50. So that would have been a 50 into the net if we had maybe taken a little bit more time to position our car just a bit better here. It was a good try though, definitely a good try, right idea there. Here we got to get back and grab some boost. Like we're grabbing some good boost. We're kind of far away from the play here. That was our first mistake. We didn't want to get that far away. We probably would have wanted to start shadowing a little sooner. That's going to be another thing we need to work on is our shadow defense. And here he's just going to flick it right over us. And this is the situation where I don't want to be pushing. So what we probably would have wanted to do is grab the boost pads here and came up this way. Because he's over yonder. He's over that way somewhere. We don't even know where, and the ball's right here. So he's himself is pretty far out of the play. And our landing here could have been a little better. We could have zoomed around and went this way too if we wanted. Grabbed the boost and the ball probably quicker than he could have got back. So that'll probably put out recoveries on our list. You don't want to make these lists too big though when you're trying to work on stuff, because if you have too much stuff, it's going to overwhelm you. You really need to pinpoint a few that you want to work on. What I like to do, that way I'm not doing too many, is these things that I'm doing, do a tally mark on them and see how often that we're doing them. All right, so we head back. Right here, I probably should have just fully committed to going all the way back or done a fake challenge. Instead, I turn all the way around and I get way too close. And he already has a pop-up here. So he's going to be able to flex that over me super easy. I should have done a quick little fake challenge and then started shadowing, but I didn't. He fakes it, and we didn't notice. And it may give him possession. Let's see. So that's up the wall thing right there, up the wall challenge. Probably good that I didn't go for it though. Right here isn't too bad of a position to be in. Here we can tell that he's going back towards his boost, right? Buddy here is coming up. He's gonna go for this boost. The ball is bouncing up and we can tell from the trajectory that it is gonna come off the wall. So we probably have to jump off to get to it. And we have a pretty good amount of boost in our tank. We can come up and we can get a nice little touch off. He's gonna go up and be up on the wall already. So he's gonna be ready for probably almost anything aerial wise, especially after he gets that boost. Ideally, we would have wanted to get a little air dribble and had really good control on that. That way, based on what he does or when he commits on the ball, we could, get a good 50 or drop the ball, go for a fake in the air, something like that. But there's a lot of momentum on this ball, so it's gonna go flying up pretty high, and we want to stay close to the play. And keeping it on the ground and dribbling it here really isn't an option. We come up, we get not the most favorable touch. And we can see he's coming up on the wall over here. It's like I said, he was going to be coming up on the wall. This isn't the best position for me. I'm going to want to get that ball over there. That's going to be a good spot, or down in this corner since he's up on the wall would be a good shot. But the ball's moving this way pretty fast, and I should be right here to hit it down that way if I wanted to. But I'm not in that position at all. So instead, what I try to do here is get a good 50 on him. Let's see how that goes. We kind of get a 50. Here we flip away the ball to get the boost, kind of keep him starved a bit. Isn't bad. It bounces off the wall here, and I'm under the ball and a little awkward. But I do go for it right away. I get it past him. That's good. And we get a shot, and we get a shot and we miss. Unfortunate miss. We do grab the boost here. We start coming back. Right here isn't the best challenge for us. He gets a good clear, and it could just be right in if we can't get back. And it is, because we missed. All right, so let's go and take a look here. Right here, we're turning back in this way. This is doing a few things. First, it's cutting all of our momentum. This ball's gonna come over here, hit the wall, and bounce back out. Bounce back out this way. And by the time the ball's over here, I'm probably gonna be here. A car, we'll draw little wheels on it. Flag, yeah, there we go. We're not gonna be in a good position because we're gonna be here at this point. He's gonna be ready to receive the pass back to himself and clear the ball back out this way. Ideally, what I should have done is slowed down my momentum and kept driving this way. Kind of shadowing where the ball's going to go and where he can go. That way, once he does make a play, I can either decide to go up and challenge the ball really quick, or I can get back really quick. So that was just a bad rotational decision that I made, turning in toward the wall. That's a really big one for me. So we lost a goal there. And we missed the open net. Just two mistakes back to back. Okay, let's see how this kickoff goes. Really bad kickoff here. We get a bump though, and it works out. And a shot on net. So another bad kickoff here. Let's see what we do with this one. We are ball side here. We jump, but I think I dodge right away. We would have wanted to hold onto our dodge just a hair longer. We do land all right. Up on the wall, made it awkward for me. So we have full boost. He is about to pick up full boost, and the ball is bouncing toward me. So we could be a little bit closer here. I did slow down, so I have lost a bit of my momentum. But here, it would have been good to turn and point my nose toward the ball, and then double jump aerial up and intercept this ball. That would have been a good decision. Get it past him and toward his net, and it could have been an easy goal. The other option here is going to be to do a quick turn back towards net and get ready for a shot at net since he's coming up the wall this way. That way we're ready for anything. And a bad option here would be to rotate this way and back, because we'd end up losing our momentum here, coming back down, and we'd be heading towards the wall, as opposed to just doing a quick little turn back. We would have been there a lot quicker. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, yeah, we make the bad turn decision because we lose momentum going up the wall there, and then we're stuck up on the wall in an awkward way, miss the ball, and just get dunked. See how we do on this kickoff? So we do win this kickoff. It's a good one. We grab big boost, which isn't always the best decision. Sometimes you can deal with just grabbing one of the smaller pads, because we put ourselves out of the play a bit here. He then gets possession of the ball. I missed the ball, just a small mechanical issue driving past the ball. It happens, and we get scored on. Because I flip this way to get this boost, when I can just drive up this way, and probably grab this boost, and then wait for that ball to land, and just catch it, and then flick it towards the net this way. Probably would have been the best option. A wave dash, not the best kickoff. We do win it though. All right. That was just a bad little shot there. I tried to get a little wave dash off. That way I could get a little hit. We grab the boost here. We do get kind of far away for the shadow defense. So we did get the boost, and we turned back this way. And we're going to be in a fairly good shadowing defense position if he pushes the ball up this way. And so we just need to make sure we get a good shadow going on here. We did kind of push kind of far away from the plate, but we do have a full boost now. We might be all right there. Let's see how the play turns out. Our best option is obviously going to be to do the shadow defense, wait for his shot, get a good clear, and try and score. And we just go full in, it looks like. Bad fake challenge, because then he has a flick. We do get a little baby touch. He still has possession, though. Okay, here would have been a good time to actually probably just shoot straight on net. He may not have been able to get back for it. Give him possession, it looks like. Oh, but we read those. So it wasn't too bad, but it probably would have been better to hang on to possession. That way we could have set that up a little better for ourselves. Let's see how kickoff goes. He fakes it, and we didn't notice, which is fine. We turn back right away for the big boost, which isn't too bad. I didn't think he was going to get a touch there, so I went up, changed my mind. We got a good 50. All right, so this is a few things. I probably could have gotten a little more goal side for this 50. Right here, we're awkward. We need to get a touch on this. And we miss our touch, and he gets an open net. We go for big boost here. We miss big boost. We get pretty far away from the play. He goes up. We try and intercept him. Oof. Not the best 50. So right here, we see he's already jumping. We can just stay far post probably and wait for what he's going to do. I jump up right away. We can kind of hover right here and wait for his play since he's already up and be hitting the ball this way. Instead, I kind of jump up right away and try and get a good 50. So we don't get the good 50 that we want. We also probably didn't make the best decision here. He just gets a little tap over us. Thankfully, he doesn't get the score or the goal. We get a good landing though. A good little recovery there. We keep possession of the ball. He does hit it away from us though and get the boost, which is good. And we rotated up the wall right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we rotated up the wall. I don't like that I rotate like this. I go in and I rotate up and around. Kind of slows down the play. I do get a good possession of the ball here though. Lucky for us. Good little flick. That's how this 50-50 goes here on the kickoff. We won the kickoff. That's good. We grab the boost. Kind of wait for what he's doing here. Get a good touch. We might have the read, and we have the read. Okay. That was a good play from us there. But here's a hard one. He's probably going to get a good shot towards the net. Yeah, just a bad kickoff. All right, and another kickoff. A wave dash kickoff. And he just decimates me there. All right, trying to get back here. Got a good save. Okay, let's see what happens here, though. We do get lucky. I think we just completely missed that, so that's shooting consistency and not keeping possession after the ball, because we definitely had time to keep possession there. And then we just charge in right away. Looks like we get lucky. Could be an easy score. Okay. Nice, nice. Right here, I get possession. I get the boost. I have 100 boost, and he's panicking to get back. If I would have shot that on target, that would have been good, but we probably would have wanted just to control it in that situation. I had to panic to get back. He's probably pretty low boost. Get control, take a quick shot. Would have been an easy score. And he gets me on every single one of these fake kickoffs at noticing when they're faking and keeping possession. Because if I would have noticed that he got this, I could have gotten a flick off and probably gotten a goal. And that was 3 times in a row. And what was the score? Yeah, we would have been probably up a goal if I would have hit all 3 flicks on the net. So, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. He's up on the wall. I'm kind of trying to shadow. It was okay. We didn't really get a good touch. Awkward when the ball's behind us. He goes up again. And we get a good clear. I think we're going for a bump or a demo here. We miss it. He misses. So this is an open net for us right here. And we get it. Very nice. We won that kickoff. I look away from the play for a long time there to come and grab his boost. Oh, he gets a really good pop over me. We're grabbing this boost. Turned up the wall right there. So I turned completely away from the play here, and I stopped looking at the play altogether. I see the ball's going this way, but I turn away and I come and get this boost. Right here, probably could have waited for him a little bit more, but I keep driving up and he kind of centers it. I could probably have shot that if I was a little bit closer to the wall or had positioned myself just a little bit better. Because we can tell he's probably going to be hitting that this way, behind us. So if I did a quick little turn, come up and intercept it into the ball, into the net, that could have been a pretty good play. More favorable option would probably be, since he already has possession of the ball, grabbing these 2 boosts and kind of shadowing, seeing what he does, seeing where the ball goes, etc. And then the third option would be just to completely beeline it backwards, grab that boost and see how he does it. But I mean, I think the option that I should have taken here is this one here, option 2. Should have just fully committed on that. It's a good little touch out. Own goal? Oof. That was an awkward play right here. He does miss. We get lucky there. Not the best 50 in the world from us. Should have kind of anticipated what he was going to be doing. And then we just missed the ball. Small little mechanical issue. Those happen. I think that's where we forfeit, was right there. So I'll go back over that. We'll go over all of that, but this is quickly what I had written down. Don't pay attention to my shitty typing or spelling or anything, but just from a quick glance, we could tell kickoffs are going to be one of the biggest things that we're going to want to work on. After that, it's going to be hesitation and going up the wall, and hesitation under the ball. Shooting consistency, also another big one. Cutting rotation into wall. That was a big boy. And 50s and how we approach the 50s. This is just a quick little glance. I'll go back over the replay. I'll double check all of this, and I'll show you the numbers again, obviously. But that's how I do my replay reviews. And I highly recommend it. I'm gonna write out a little checklist for the on screen. We'll be going over which ones we're gonna be focusing on mainly the next few days here. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was definitely fun to make. Hope it helps you guys learn how to go into your own replays and kind of figure out what you're doing wrong too. Maybe do it. See how much you're doing wrong. Even do a good game, do your best game, and you can still find, little nitpicky things that you could be doing a little bit better. Like, why was I doing that? Do I do this? Anyway, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a blast to make, and I hope we improve. It will. We're gonna hit Grand Champ here pretty soon, so I'm not even worried. Grand Champ, here we come. Alright, guys. Peace.